What's going on, survivors? Today we're going to hop right back into Skald with a part two. This is just setting up the story as well. We meet this Lyra girl, which is pretty cool, and we add her to her party, and we also find a freaking maze, bro. It's pretty cool. Check it out. We need to find Lyra. Oh. We need to find Lyra. And she was on the east side, so I think we need to go somewhere over here. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house Baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra waits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you're not already done so. Okay. Is that not the main entrance? Is it... No? Maybe... Oh. Oh, is this Lyra? Yep. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master-at-arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Percivis. Master Cato welcomes you back to House Baron. The Master is eager to meet with you, and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself at first, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food, and then perhaps a walk around the grounds and the gardens. I didn't even mention a maze, but the maze? Why? Let's go ahead and refresh ourselves. Excellent. Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds, the kitchen is the building to the east, and the garden and the hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. Alright. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna do point. That'll probably be easier. You enter the kitchen, and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind red face, and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son to the master-at-arms for the great house Baron, you did not go wanting, materially, at least. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed afore his men see him like this. Again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Don't worry. He won't make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Percivis, deep wounds take a long while to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in a chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. Okay. So... let's see. Can I talk to this guy? No. Oh! I always forget. Oh, what's the, shift? There we go. You think he's still down here? Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine-tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Ghosts. Ooh, here we go. Cured ham. Oh my gosh. Cheddar! Cheddar! Ow, ow, ow! Cheddar! Alright. Think the ghost is in here? You're gripped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in so doing, preserved its strength. And now, it demands freedom. You can still recall smelling him before you can make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria, open the door. Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Her chambers were locked from inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense of him. I don't see him at all, though. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forest outside the estate. Mistress Valeria. Help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know. The seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. Yourself? Golly. You helped lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, father. Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mine broken and that spawn of a child. Your father's voice seethes with fury. Enough! Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother. Dude, I always, like, I could not be an actor. I really couldn't. I did it in middle school and yeah, a little bit in middle school and in high school. But dude, if I was in a position where I needed to have a accent, I'd butcher it. I'd completely butcher it. I always switch accents. Your father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Turn and run, strike the man. You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. Well, I'm gonna go to that because that's where I want to dwell. Brandy. If I could sell it. If I could sell it. Brandy, young fine girl. Cauldron. Let's put some ham and cheese. Ham and cheese do no work. Ham and cheese do no work. You'll find the kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard. The garden. I'm at the kitchen, my bruh. I need you to remind me there's a poor idea to enter the maze without a lantern. I'm not gonna go into the maze right now, bro. I gotta meet Cato. My boy Cato. Are you ready for Master Cato, or do you wish to wander around a bit? Let's... Ooh. Join me, girl. I don't know what I said or did to hurt your feelings, but I did not mean to do that. Okay? Let's go see the master. Very well. If it pleases you, the master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly, and you may not have another chance to walk the grounds. Oh. Okay. Well, then I gotta go. Whoa. Oh, sweet. He's got a console area. Well, then I need to drink some brandy. Equip the lantern. Where's all my... I hear Master Kato isn't seeing anyone. Oh, is that armor right there? No, it's not. Okay. So... You stand before the gate to the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sound and smells of the estate grounds, as they were long ago, call to you from a distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old, and you're a year her senior. I don't want to calculate what that means in my head, so I'm just going to skip it. Let's play hide and go seek in the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child. Only my mother ever calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you and darts off into the maze. Give chase. You hear a man's voice yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you to the center of the maze. Leave. Okay. Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to do this without a lantern for sure. I do really like how the map opens up, like I said in the first video. Maybe I say I'm quite lost. I'm quite lost. Definitely this way. Whoa. You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean, the rock at its heart a wind-swept island. You found me, daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice, and you can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Why do you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow-motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface. Where water and skin meet, strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you'll get in trouble. Stop it. Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city, reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout, along with the beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately. That's my father. Something's wrong. It's Mother. She's ill again. I think I cause it, with what I can do. It poisons her mind. How long until Mother isn't Mother, or Father isn't Lord, or your father isn't Master at Arms? How long will any of it last? Why are you talking like this? No, those are valid questions. I don't know. No one does. That's honestly. Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see it through? Embla starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother's ill and needs you now. Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill has crept into your bones. You'll best move on. Dang, dude. That is really pretty. Really cool. I want to put a maze in my game. Really wicked. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, you'll escort me. The look of a smile plays across her face as she beckons you for you to lead the way. Ooh. You add Lyra to your party. Nice. The opulence is faded, the shadows longer. Clearly, much has changed since the last time you were here. Try to remember how long it's been. I didn't come here to reminisce. I didn't. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Wanted to make it a little short today because I got a lot of stuff on my plate. But this is a very exciting story, and I can't wait to share the rest with y'all. So if you like this content, please like, give me a comment, and think about subscribing. So, peace.